Hello guys, I'm back with another video of Julian Malema. If you don't know, Julian Malema is an EFF fighter. EFF means economic freedom fighter. As myself as well, I am an economic freedom fighter. We are here, we want nothing but better for Africa. Africa been suffering for so long, Africa been poor for so long. We are here to build a strong economy for Africa. We are here to revolutionize industry, to bring industry in Africa, to bring that one currency, to bring that one togetherness with other African people. We are here for one cause, to unite Africa, to bring every African together and to rise the African economy. That's the most important. So I want you guys to watch this video of Julian Malema. What he's saying is very touching and is very important to listen. Please, African, this is the time when we come together, when we actually work to remove all these puppet leaders. Like Julian Malema earned a place. He earned the presidency of South Africa. Whatever you have in power, Cyril Ramaphosa is a fake news. He's a fake leader. He's the puppet. He should be removed. Why do you have a leader like that who couldn't even say anything to Donald Trump? Who was just sitting like signing papers. He doesn't know what he's signing, but he's signing. That's the leader you have. And you are ignoring Julian Malema, who is a real revolutionist. If Julian Malema was in power, the president of South Africa, he would have changed many. He would have changed the economy of South Africa. He would have united Africa. We are here for one cause. I stand with Julian Malema. I stand with the EFF. We are here to build a strong economy for Africa that bring that one currency, bring that one flag, bring that one government, one Africa. So I want you guys to watch this video and I'll be right back.
That political freedom without economic freedom is incomplete. People cannot eat a cross. People want to put bread on the table. So, like many African leaders, we have committed not to betray the dreams of those who came before us. Like many African leaders, we want to unite the people of Africa to have a common agenda and common purpose. We want Africa to unite and Africa to reclaim its land and its resources. The EFF speaks about expropriation of land without compensation because we know that when the land was taken in Africa was through genocide. Why would we reward genocide? We cannot reward genocide, but we want land because land guarantees us of the sovereignty of South Africa and the African continent. We cannot claim to be Africans, yet we have nothing to show as a proof that indeed we are Africans. For because we do not even have title deeds to prove that we are the owners of the land, we have nothing to show. When you go into mines, it's multinational companies. When you go into banks, it's multinational companies. When you go into monopoly industries, it's multinational companies. We cannot even own and protect our own agricultural sector with our fertile land in Africa because Europe and the entire developed countries use Africa and South Africa as a dumping site. Every lower grade food get to be dumped.
Everything is
in our
saying
countries,
is facts.
undermining.
We should actually follow this guy. He's very important in the South African revolution.
When we say those things, we are called communists, we are called anarchists, we are called radicals, because we must continue to bow before a white supremacist. We're refusing that. We're refusing to bow before imperialism and colonialism. We want a total control of our own country and our own land. We in South Africa, black and white, we coexist as people. When we fight colonialism, we do not fight white people. We come from a bad history of apartheid, where white people have exploited us for far too long. Yet, who have extended
Please protect
a
this land.
hand
It's a very
of
important.
friendship.
It should be protected.
There are
by
many
South
others
African
who are
people,
still refusing
because this
and
man
still
can
wanting
actually
to act as if we
revolutionize-
live in the apartheid
revolutionize-
era.
I mean, make a revolution for
Those
Africa.
do not
He's
deserve
a
to
very
live
important
amongst
player
those
in the South
who
African
want
economy. Don't
a
let him
united
get
South
killed,
Africa,
please.
black and white. It is of their own problem. We are not going to be an international home of racists. We're not going to be an international capital city of racism. We refuse that black people must still bow before white people. And that does not mean you must go away. We are going to reverse the legacy of apartheid through robust engagement and not through pretentious arrangements. We are still hating. We've seen people dying before us. We've seen many children killed by apartheid regime. Yet we came out and said, we remain brothers. But there are those who are refusing to show remorse and wanting to perpetuate that which happened during apartheid times. We owe no one no apology when we say South Africa is no home of racists. And racism must be fought everywhere else, including here in Oxford. It must be fought everywhere else in New York, where black people get to be shot at by police at will without serious action. We cannot protect white privilege at the expense of the majority African people in South Africa and the whole entire African continent. We are hated for saying that. We are hated for demanding that we must all be treated as equals. It's not going to change that. We will rather die for a dream
one
that
day
is going
me,
to be realized
Ibrahim
by
Traore,
many
and these
generations
men come
after us.
together to work
Even
together
if
for
we
the
don't realize
advancement
it
of
ourselves.
Africa. That will be very important, because we need more people like us. We need more people who think and who want to revolutionize Africa. This is the time of revolution. We want people who want to move Africa forward. So we want more people to join us, to support people like us, people who are talking about Africa's advance. Africa really wants revolutionists at this moment. I really support Ibrahim Traore, and I really support Julius Malema, because people like us, people like Julius Malema, Ibrahim Traore, we can actually bring Africa to the next level. We can actually help Africa industrialize. We can actually work together to bring that one currency for Africa. We can actually create jobs, many jobs where people want to work, people want to make money, people want to buy anything anywhere around Africa. That dream want to be realized no matter what. We're not going to give up. We're not going to back down. We're not going to run. We're still going to go forward in seeing Africa's development, no matter what, no matter how oppressed the white men become, no matter how Europeans act, no matter what American says, nothing will stop African revolutions. We are here for the betterment of Africa, and we will stop at nothing until we see Africa develop. So I really hope one day Ibrahim Traore, Malema, and more other and me come up together and actually plan this out, plan the military out, bring out an army of our own, bring out solution where we can attack the problem and finish the problem, and actually change Africa for in the future. We want Africa to do better. We're not gonna go in another decade. We're not gonna go in another decade of 21,000 Africans staying like that, because in the future we want Africa to do better. In the future we want Africa to advance. This is the time of the black men and women. This is the time of black children. This is the time we build that economy that's gonna stand the test of time. This is the time where we build better education, where our people learn and study and read how to read and learn how to write in our own mother tongue. This is the time we do all that. And we're gonna stop at nothing until we make that a reality. Black people deserve better. We deserve sewage. We deserve clean water. We deserve a currency. We deserve shops. We deserve better. Black people are human beings on this earth. We've been living a lower life, pathetic life. Africa been living in poverty for so long. It's time for a change. Africa needed change. This is the time for a change. And no matter what, we will see that change in Africa. Nothing will stop us. No one, not even the United States. One day we'll come up with a stronger military that's gonna stand even the United States. That's gonna even chase out the United States. That's gonna chase out everybody out of Africa. Africa belongs to black men and black women. Africa belongs to black children. And we deserve to do better. China was just like this. China also was like this. They were suffering, they were starving. But now look at China. They have skyscraper. They have plenty of food. You know how many population China has? They have more population than Africa. And look at them doing way better than Africa. Even trying to colonize Africa now. This is the time we come together, stand together, say no to colonization, say no to external power trying to come and dominate us. No. We have our own, you have the power to rule ourselves. This time we need an emperor, because we don't want a president anymore. We want an emperor. Africa needs an emperor, someone who wanna stand up and rule the entire thing. Unite every other country from South Africa all the way to Mali, to Niger, to Burkina Faso, all the way there under one currency, under one government. And all these presidents of other countries can be prime ministers, because Africa needs an emperor. And if we come together, revolutionists, we can bring something like that. We can come up with something like that.